Hey there, boils and ghouls. It's your friend Tara and Tats. I'm back with a new video. Yeah, we got a new 4K Blu-ray to review this week, and yeah, I'm actually pretty happy about this. This is actually the first time I bought this movie, and we got it today from Scream Factory. You already, no sense in keeping any suspense. You already know what it is by the title of the video. From Scream Factory today, from 1984, we have The Company of Wolves, co-written and directed by Neil Jordan. This is a movie like I have to admit, I never got around to ever buying this. A lot of it had to do with the fact that it just wasn't really available in America. I know you can import DVDs and I think Blu-rays as well, but this was just a movie I never really got around to picking up. And I did watch it back in the good old VHS days, and just all of a sudden it's like, wow, Scream Factory's putting this out, and it's like, yeah, okay, now I realize why. It's like, yeah, because makes sense. Because unfortunately, here recently we lost Angela Lansbury. She passed away, and and she is the star of the movie. So it's like, yeah, it would make sense that we would get this on 4K now, and uh, to capitalize on that. But anyway, so this is going to be kind of difficult, ladies and gentlemen, because yeah, that's the thing. Like I said, I've never bought this on DVD or Blu-ray or anything like that, so I don't really have anything to compare to. All I can do is just kind of judge this release on its own merits, and hopefully you'll find this video at least somewhat useful. And first of all, here we go. There's a slipcover. Nice. I do admit that is pretty nice commissioned artwork and stuff. That's not bad. And there's a spine. We got the back. So, we got, some bonus features, not really a lot. Okay, disc one is the 4K disc. New 2022 4K scan, the original camera negative, audio commentary with director Neil Jordan. Let's see, disc two, Blu-ray, 2022 4K scan, original camera negative. New interview with producer Chris Brown and special makeup effects artist Christopher Tucker. Audio commentary with Neil Jordan, theatrical trailer, still gallery, and behind the scenes. And that's pretty much about all we got. So, in terms of the picture quality, it's 1:6:6 to 1 aspect ratio. Uh, let's see, you do get Dolby Vision, you get HDR and everything. You do get DTS HD Master Audio Stereo. So yeah, and I am happy to have this. And let's see. Oh, let me show you real quick. Here we go. One thing that's kind of nice too. Booyah! We got reversible artwork or reversible, yeah, cover art. So there we go. Very much the same as what was on there before. So this dark retelling of Little Red Riding Hood. So didn't really get the ending though. The ending was a little. This movie's a little avant-garde, but it's not a bad film. It's just kind of like okay. And so there we go. That's what the discs look like. So really nice disc art, I think, personally. Of course, this one just looks like the slipcover. This one looks like the reversible cover art. So, and I have to admit that's kind of nice. Not like a lot of grease or anything like that inside the case, and everything else. This came in, really good condition. And so, I mean, I know we've had those kind of issues in the past, and that is one thing I can say is, after checking this out, I'm actually really happy about this. I kind of wonder, I hope anyway, that at least maybe Scream Factory is starting to, they realize how much criticism that they're getting, for the way, the discs have been treated in like the cases and all this kind of stuff. So maybe they're, kind of like really cracking down more and trying to do better with, their quality control and stuff like that. Because this here, this seems like a really good release, and I haven't had any issues with it. Checking out the discs, I had no problems with it. Um, and on the 4K, the picture quality is really, really nice. It is a good transfer, but like I said, at the same time, I don't really have a lot to compare it with. Excuse me. There is a bit of grain level in the picture quality, but I am kind of suspecting there might be some people who might feel that this transfer might be just a little too polished for their taste. It does look, because the movie is from 1984, it was shot on film, obviously. So I think there are people out there who are probably going to look at this and they're going to expect a much higher level of film grain in the picture quality, but it does look pretty. There, like I said, you do get to see some film grain, but the transfer is pretty sleek. So I do think that probably some people will probably feel like they tried to clean the picture up too much, or they tried to polish it off. So but overall, I mean, it's like personally, for me, I can live with it. The picture quality, it looked fine to me. It's like, I watch it on my TV. One thing I think looks really, really nice is a lot of the detail of it, definitely has that kind of really dark, gothic, kind of almost Tim Burton like, setting and, ambiance to it and everything else. And I think it looks really nice on the 4K. One thing I think looks really interesting is the red cloak that Rosaline, aka Red Riding Hood, that she wears. One thing, the red cloak, especially like in the darker scenes and stuff like that, it really really pops. It really stands out. But just yeah, and like like the wolf, like his eyes and everything else, the contact lenses that he wears and stuff, like they really stick out. So you do definitely get some vibrant colors. You get some real popping colors on this transfer and everything. And one thing I will say though, of course, just yeah, some of the practical effects are definitely going to look pretty obvious, but this is one, like when it comes to the practical effects, I think this is probably one, like, this is one you would probably rather watch on VHS, but yeah, I mean, werewolf effects are tricky and stuff, so um, it's kind of hard, but I mean, yeah, I mean, sure, like the werewolf effects on, American Werewolf look great, even in 4K, those still look great. This one here, like I said, it looks a little obvious, but it's not too much. It's okay. Sound wise, didn't have any problems with it. Yeah, this will definitely work. If you got you a good sound system, yeah, I think this will definitely do you. But even, like, even if you don't have a sound system, I had to turn it up maybe a couple of notches on my TV when I was testing it, just to see how it sounded with just the regular, just the regular speakers on your TV. Had to turn it up a couple of notches, but it wasn't too bad. It wasn't like, I had to really crank it all the way up just to be able to hear it. So, but I mean, sound quality was fine. You know, the dialogue was pretty well clear. Is that you were able to hear it and everything else. So, but overall, it's like, yeah, honestly, and I do feel bad though for like Blu-ray fans because I think that pretty much now Scream Factory's pretty much gone all in on the 4Ks, and I think that's what we're going to start seeing. So, see, something like this normally would have just been, a Blu-ray, and I know probably Blu-ray enthusiasts would just want the Blu-ray. They don't want to buy the 4K to have to get the Blu-ray, but I think that's pretty much now the direction that Scream Factory has gone in is like, what, we're just going in all in 4K, and so so it's something like this. Yeah, you want the Blu-ray, you're gonna have to buy the 4K. We had the similar situation earlier in the year with the especially Child's Play 2 and 3. It's like if you want the Blu-ray, tough duty, you had to buy you had to get the 4K to get the Blu-ray because the Blu-ray had the bonus features and stuff like that on it. So yeah, I think that's pretty much what we're looking at here with Scream Factory. I think they pretty much gone all in on the 4K front, which I mean doesn't bother me because I'm a 4K enthusiast. But I'm just saying I know there are going to be there are definitely going to be Blu-ray enthusiasts out there. They're not going to want to buy this just for the Blu-ray, but I don't think you're going to have much of a choice. It's either that or else you try to you go ahead and just try to import it, but at the same time, though, too, I'm not really. I think one thing that's kind of nice about it is like, what? At least the price isn't that ridiculous. It was $29.99, which that is pretty much even when Scream Factory was just doing their collector edition Blu-rays, that's for the most part it was usually between 25 and $30 anyway. So it's not like you're getting this any more expensive or anything like that. So I would just say, yeah, maybe go ahead and pull the trigger on this. You'll still get the Blu-ray. The only thing is hey, you're gonna be stuck with a disc you don't really want, a disc you're not really gonna watch. But I mean, come on, I mean, if you're used to, always getting all these Blu-ray DVD combo packs and stuff like that, this shouldn't be too big of a deal. So, but overall, yeah, I'm really happy with this. I'm glad to finally have a nice copy of it. Like I said, I do think some people probably might look at this and feel it's a little bit too polished for their taste, but overall, I'm really happy with it. I do, and just it's nice to finally have this in my collection, and yeah, I'm fine with it. So that's it for me. Sorry, like I said, I never really imported a DVD or a Blu-ray of this, so I don't really have anything to compare it to. So, but anyway, I would say yeah, go ahead and pick it up. It is a nice disc. And even the Blu-ray is really nice too. So, so that's it. So if anybody took the time to watch this, I thank you for doing it, and I appreciate you for doing it. I honestly hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave it a like. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. And hopefully we're gonna have December's coming. Already got some nice, good stuff coming out. Here at the beginning of December. So yeah, so look forward to that. We're gonna have some fun times. So that's it, boils and ghouls. Take care. Have a good night, and I'll see you later.